Hello everyone, Mr. Happy here, and welcome to my overview and thoughts on day 0, day 1, whatever it is you want to call it, of E3. Now, not a lot of stuff happened on this day. There were some cool things that happened, the Nintendo conference and the Bethesda conference, but not all too much. I mostly want to talk about the Bethesda conference, but I don't have much time, so let's get into the Nintendo conference first, and then we'll talk about the Bethesda conference real quick. Sorry if I miss any details regarding any of these games, just very strapped for time. So, the Nintendo conference, Nintendo World Championships. I've spoken about it on Happy Gaming News recently, and it was cool to watch. You know, they had some games like a race from the last boss to the escape of the planet and Super Metroid. They had Mario Kart 8, they had Splatoon, but they also used it as a means to reveal some other games and some new DLC for already existing games. For example, the new DLC characters for Super Smash Bros. On the 3DS and Wii U. We have Lucas, Roy, and Ryu from Street Fighter. So that's their new third-party character. Honestly, he looked like he fit pretty well into the Smash universe, which was surprising to me, but it's welcome. So if you're somebody who has Smash for the Wii U or the 3DS, and you like downloading all these characters on top of a bunch of Mii Fighter skins that they had as well, go check those out. They're like $4 or $5 each for the stage packs and the characters and whatnot, so just be sure to go check those out. We also had Earthbound Beginnings, which is actually an English translation of the game Mother, which came out in Japan like a long time ago. But they finally took the translation that they've been sitting on for years, and they're putting it on the Wii U Virtual Console. So if you have a Wii U and you're a fan of the super old school RPGs, like really old school, check out Earthbound Beginnings. You might just find yourself in love with another Earthbound game all over again. If you've never played Mother before, that is, anyway. And then we had, where is the last thing? Oh god, Blast Ball. So they're releasing this new team-based gun soccer game thing. I don't know, there's like a ball that falls in the middle. You shoot the ball, and your goal is to shoot the ball into the opponent's goal. They showed 3v3. It had power-ups. You were able to damage the other players, the opponents, by shooting the ball into them. If you body block the ball, you lose some health. You can pick up more health and you can respawn during the fight, but it just gives you a window of opportunity to actually score. When you score, the goal gets smaller. It just seems like a Nintendo game that I would never pay full price for. It's like a cool little competitive game that, I don't know. It's not like it looks bad. It just, to me, looks like a game that could have come out on the N64 20 years ago, or could have even been part of like a Mario minigame. In fact, I'm pretty sure there is a Mario minigame that is Blast Ball at some point or another, and they're pushing it as like it's part of their esports initiative. No. I'm never watching the Blast Ball World Championships, okay? And that was really all they had. The Nintendo World Championships, I was rooting for Cosmo the whole time. It came down to Mario Maker in the end, which was pretty cool. I've been waiting to see more about Mario Maker, so I think they picked a really good final round for them to use. But overall, Nintendo conference wasn't all too great. I mean, obviously, we didn't hear about any of the games that we wanted to hear about from Nintendo, so it was obvious that we were going to be disappointed outside of the World Championships. The big thing was the Bethesda conference, and this was where we really got to see a bunch of games where, hey, I might actually buy that. So first up on the list is Doom 4, or just Doom as it's called. Showed off a bunch of gameplay of that, really fast-paced, really bloody, awesome weapons, things that we all know and love about the Doom series. It's hard to tell if there's really going to be any fear factor in this game, though, at all, which to me is a somewhat powerful point of the Doom series. Maybe very early in the game before you get a lot of weapons, it'll be very similar to Doom 3, but I can't really say that because the gameplay they showed made it seem like it was going to be fast, shoot, kill, demons in hell over and over again, just lots of action. Doesn't look bad, but if you're someone who's looking for more of a horror aspect and less of the fast-paced first-person shooter aspect, you may be a little bit disappointed with the gameplay that you see. We also had Battle Cry, which is a game that was, I think, in alpha over in Australia and New Zealand. That has a global beta coming out, and I don't know, I like to say it reminds me of Guns, but not really. It's hard for me to say. I'd say check out the gameplay yourself. See if you want to sign up for the beta. I did. I want to give it a shot because, well, why not? It's a beta. I think it's worth giving a shot. What else do we have here? Dishonored. Ooh, this was a good one. So you guys may remember Dishonored came out in 2012, if I'm not mistaken. The definitive edition for that is going to be coming out on August August 25th, 2015. Also, I forgot to mention Doom comes out in spring of next year, so let me just cover my bases right here. So that comes out August 25th with all the DLC that they had released for Dishonored previously. That, that's cool and all, Dishonored Definitive Edition for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, whatever. But then, Dishonored 2. We actually heard that this was a leak. I think sometime last week they accidentally teased Dishonored 2, or there was conversations heard about Dishonored 2 over the live stream for Bethesda. So, yeah, Dishonored 2. There wasn't really any gameplay to be shown, just a trailer that probably has some gameplay elements incorporated into it, but nothing like stand out like, oh, this is absolutely gameplay. Regardless, it seems cool, it looks cool, two different characters to play, an interesting story. I'd say definitely give it a look, give the trailer a look, give the overview a look over on any of your favorite websites, and you'll probably definitely going to buy it. It has no release date yet, but if it has no release date, I'm going to assume that means 2016, maybe towards the middle end of the year. That's only about 4 years between games. That's not bad at all, and hopefully they make Dishonored 2 a very worthy sequel to Dishonored 1. And then oh god, do I have to do this part? Alright, I guess I have to do this part. So, Bethesda is releasing a client called Bethesda Net. As in BNet. BattleNet. It's Bethesda's version of BattleNet. It's all these Bethesda games on a client. I don't know why they picked the name Bethesda Net. It hurts to say. It really does. But that's not even the worst part. The other worst part was the Elder Scrolls game they announced alongside of it. It's not Elder Scrolls 6. It's not the next DLC for ESO. Elder Scrolls Legends, the card game. Yeah, you can guess I'm not thrilled. I mean, obviously, alongside Bethesda Net, it's meant to compete with Hearthstone. Which I guess is good, because Hearthstone really doesn't have any competition in terms of virtual card games. So maybe this is a good thing. Maybe they'll make it a great game. Maybe it'll be better than Hearthstone. Maybe I shouldn't be wincing so much or just so not... I don't care. I really don't. Maybe it'll be good, but I don't care. I'm sorry. If you care, I'm sorry. Let's move on. So let's see. I think that's pretty much everything outside of Fallout 4 that we needed to mention. Oh, we could talk about some more things with Doom 4. There were some details that I had left out regarding some of the features it has, like multiplayer and the maps. But Fallout 4 was really the big thing everyone was waiting to see. And they showed off some good gameplay of it. They showed off its crafting system. They showed off some of the weapons that you can use. They showed off some more gameplay of the wasteland, some screenshots and whatnot. And overall, it was actually really, really, really good. Like, I didn't expect Fallout 4 to show so many interesting things that build on top of the systems that Fallout 3 and New Vegas used, and yet be completely fresh with the systems like the crafting and the customization in the game. And one thing I also didn't expect to get was a release date. That is right, November 10th of this year, Fallout 4 is going to be hitting all the consoles and the PC. You guys know how it works. That is awesome, because I have a feeling I'm going to be in a lull with Final Fantasy XIV about that time, so it's the perfect time to come out. Hopefully I'm in a lull so I can enjoy Fallout 4 to the maximum. And I just recommend to really check out all the details for yourself. If you didn't see it live, it was pretty good. I had to go back and watch a lot of stuff because I was actually busy live streaming when the Bethesda conference came out, unfortunately. But, oh man, it was just insane. And also, there was a mobile game called Fallout Shelter. It's like Sims, but with your vault. You can level up the people in your vault, and you got to, expand it and send them out into the wasteland to level up and train them how to use weapons. Honestly, Sims in a vault is pretty cool. You make your own vault, and of course, it's a mobile game, so it has those microtransactions. But honestly, I'd say check it out. I mean, mobile games, hopefully, if they can start being better, we can stop making fun of them as much as, hardcore gamers generally just don't care. But anyway, I got to get going because the Microsoft press conference is going to be beginning very, very soon. And I need to get this rendered and out before the Microsoft conference starts. So anyway, let me know what you guys thought about Fallout 4, Dishonored 2, Elder Scrolls Legends, Bethesda Net, Doom. Definitely let me know what you thought about that. Battlecry, if you have any more information, if you want to share anything, your thoughts about it, let me know also. And then, of course, if you were excited about anything Nintendo, let me know in the comments section as well. Hopefully, you are all enjoying E3 week as we wait for the Final Fantasy XIV expansion launch. But anyway, guys, I will see you in the next video. And until then, take care.